Hi, I'm Parker, the developer of Twos, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Twos as your second brain. So we recently had a Twos user named Avantika who commented on my amusing ourselves to death list. And what she said, "Hey Parker, nice to see that you note down your key takeaways from books and content you consume. Would love to hear more about your processes on how you use Twos to help you retain the knowledge from all the content you consume. Would make for an inspiring podcast/article. Ivantika, Twos comment on amusing ourselves." So this made me think about how I use Twos as my second brain and how you can use Twos as your second brain. I don't know if it's an original concept by Tiago Forte, but Tiago Forte is a productivity influencer for his book, Building a Second Brain. And he refers to a 4-step method called CODE, which stands for Capture, Organize, Distill, and Express. And I do all of this with Twos, so I thought I would just walk you through how I do it. But basically, this is going to be how I capture key takeaways from books and content I consume, how I process and retain the knowledge, and how I share and express things that I learn. Mainly, we just consume and we never capture. It just kind of leaves us and is lost forever. So I like to take notes on the books that I read. So the first step is capture. I have a current books list where I have a sublist for each of the current books that I'm reading. And the other important thing to note, everybody takes notes differently. So Twos has a great mobile app and it allows me to take notes while I'm reading on like in my bed or planes. I'll take notes on my phone because it works offline. So I think it's just important to note that I don't always do it on my computer. A lot of times I'll do it on my phone. The next step is organize. I would just come to the list actions, come down to the organize button, which allows me to nest this inside of another list. And then I would just search for 2023 books and I'll basically add this list to another list. And you can see that my 2023 books list lives inside of my books list, which if I were to open this, we can see I have 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. So 2023, we can bring this one up. And I also saw 2016, but you can basically see that I'm organizing it inside of these. And then if I go to entertainment, I'll have documents, movies, books, TV shows. It's really just a way for me to organize all of the information that I'm capturing. So that's organize. A few days ago, I came across my notes for Ikigai by Hector Garcia, and I wanted to write a blog post about this. This is part of Distill. So in a book, I will write down my favorite parts so that I can remember those parts or remember those quotes. But then I will review my notes, take out my favorite parts that I can then post as just a helpful and practical blog. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So the part of the book that I really enjoyed was the 10 rules of Ikigai. And that's actually what I'm going to write the blog post about. I held shift and then clicked on the bottom thing and it will select all of the things in between. And I'm going to move a copy of these things to a new list and I'll start a new list because I want to start a new list for these. And let's just call it 10 rules of Ikigai. But I'm basically just gonna take bits and pieces and fill in the rest of these because like some of these don't have any context next to it. Maybe it'll be a quote, maybe it'll be a piece of information. Now I can express, I can add my own commentary and then I will publish it. So I'll take the next couple of minutes here just to fill in any gaps and write my own words. Here's my blog. I can add a cover photo by going to list actions, more options, info, add thumbnail. So I have this Ikigai thumbnail. Publish this to Twos World, which is list actions, and then just publish. So publish list, yes. And that will be able to be found in Twos World, which you can see here. If I go back, I also publish to Medium. So I will go to list actions, share list. I get the text and I can copy and then I go to Medium. So there we have it. But yeah, that's basically how I capture my key takeaways from books and how I repurpose it, how I will take things from a book and then share it with other people, expand on the ideas. so that more people that maybe haven't read the book will be introduced to these concepts and implement them into their lives. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. Obviously, thank you to Avantika for asking and for the idea to turn this into a video/article now. Thank you so much for watching, and have a happy Tuesday.